Alright, welcome back to another Football Manager Concord Rangers episode. We are ready to face Wolves away. Tricky test. I think these games are always a bit tricky. Unless you can kind of go get an early lead, they can kind of get away from you sometimes. As you see, Chelsea stuffed Man City. I just want to take a look at Man City's record recently. They've really fallen off after being one of the teams I think that were going to chase us down. Look at that. Since the beginning of January, how many league wins have they had? 1, 2, 3. 3 league wins since the beginning of January. Shocking. Lots of defeats in there. Fair few draws. Yeah. Bloody awful. And then lost the last game 4-0 away at Chelsea. They've got us soon as well. So today is a 3-match episode. In today's episode, we will be playing these 2 games in the West Midlands, against West Midland teams anyway. One away at Wolves and then home to West Brom. And then we've got Man City in the Carabao and the FA Cup quarterfinal. So hoping to win that one. But we come towards the end of March now, sort of mid to end of March by the end of this episode. So it's this season is starting to come to a close already. Remember, I'm going to show you every game of this season. No matter how pointless they may be, because it looks like the title's going to be sewn up reasonably soon, with everybody else seem to be dropping points around us. But yeah, we'll get on with this game. We'll keep an eye on the Spurs and Man United results. Oh, look at that, we're in the blue today. I reckon against Wolves is obviously very, very good, as you can see there. We've played them 19 times, won 14, drawn 4, and only ever lost 1. Let's take a look and see when that was. Wolves have been sort of in and out of the Premier League, which is a shame really, because they were, obviously, I think theoretically at the beginning of the game, fantastic team. But they've just kind of dropped off. Okay. Well, there you go. That was back when we were in the Championship. That was so we lost. The only game we've ever lost to them was when we were in the Championship. Ever since then, it's been wins and occasional draws, but yeah, they've never beaten us in a league game. Let's get a job done. I think they did go. There was one game recently. I think it might have been last year. They went 1-0 up, and then we put a brilliant second half performance in 1-3-1. Let's play full strength as full strength as I can. Not obviously going to start Fatai. I'm going to play Hughes in there, obviously, as we usually do. Kennedy's obviously in the team at the moment because Garcia's injured, but Kennedy's very, very good, so I'm fine with that. He's actually changed his mind on one to leave the side at the moment. I'm going to put Benrahma on winger attack. He gets more involved that way. So that's what I'm going for. Oh, I made a mistake. I should have checked the bench. I didn't, so I'll have to make do. Got Cuevas on the bench, which I really wouldn't have done, but there you go. Never mind. Yeah, we should win this game. I don't think there's any excuse other than any excuse to not win this game. I'm not sure who Spurs and Man United have got. Whether they're even playing in the same day. It's going to be a time to load up though, isn't it? We're up and running. Okay. 5 at the back for Wolves today. Looks like they're going to try and play out for a draw. Andre Silva, they had a chance to sign him, but he's just getting on in years. At one point, there was a few years ago, I really wanted to sign him. I really thought he could be an excellent signing. Back when he was absolutely scoring goals for fun around this time for Porto. Tried to see if I can get him on board, but he didn't want to join. Ended up going to Wolves in the end and had some good seasons. Obviously had one very good season in the Championship, but he's way too good for the Championship. But the last couple of years he's dropped off. Obviously in his 30s now. So that's it. Please tell me his first name is Charlie. Ah, damn it. It's not. Okay. Let's go then, lads. Let's go. Do it for the fans. Yeah, that's fair. Apparently we can secure qualification for the Champions League with a win. There you go. I don't think that's ever in doubt, really, is it? Being 16 points clear at the top of the table. Let's keep an eye on the other results, see what's happening. I'm not sure if there are any other... No. None of the teams around us are playing. So, just win then. A win would put us 19 points clear then. Obviously, both Spurs and Man United having a game in hand on us. But, as I've always said, it's better to have the points on the board than the games in hand. Oh, Andre Silva is coming on for Mycom. Right midfield there. Monaghan's playing with a twisted knee. Should be able to play through it. I haven't got Zamfrov on the bench, have I? No. That's annoying. Might have to put Perez on there. Not much happening thus far. We've had more possession and had the shots, but other than that, still 0-0. No highlights. Here we go. Monaghan. Stocker. Nice ball out wide from Stocker. Here's Kennedy. Get it away, that's it. Harvey. Nice ball. Polyak. Get the ball in the area. Lovely whip from Polyak. Come on. Surely you can't think of scoring when you're that far away from the side of the goal. Put it back. Come on. As I said, we actually only need 12 points maximum to gain the league title. Obviously, it does depend on the other games as well. We've already played Spurs and Man United twice, so there's no chance. I'm going to say that was disappointing. Yeah, far from pleased. That wasn't a very good first half. We had that one highlight and nothing else other than that. Pretty poor. But we've got a free kick early on here. Ben Raba. Oh, Davis heads it over. You'd think Davis would be more of a threat and score more goals. He's about 6'5", 6'6", I think he is. Andre Silva's been subbed off. Andre Silva got subbed on, subbed off again, right at the beginning of the second half. My word. Yeah, he's not the player he used to be. Not much happening here though. Got a highlight here. Going to turn to get creative. Hopefully we get a goal here. Nice work, Monaghan. There you go, Polyak. Oh, lovely work from Polyak. Oh, beautiful goal from Josip Polyak. Ran in from the halfway line, cut inside, and sent the keeper the wrong way and tucked it in with his right. Lovely goal from him. Top scorer of the season for us. He's challenging for the Golden Boot as well. So, yeah, Polyak has been brilliant in the last couple of years. This year, I think he's had times where I think he's not looked as good, but he's still our top scorer. It's insane. He's an insane player. So at the moment, we're 19 points clear. It's crazy. 19 points clear. Obviously, both Spurs and Man United have games in hand, so that might not be the case at the end of this weekend, but still. Right, 20 minutes to go. Let's make some subs. Bruninho's not playing particularly well, but I'm going to keep him on. It says Monaghan's nervous, and he did say that they had an injury earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Stocker into that position. Bring on Fatai. Stocker can do somewhat of a job there. And I'm going to take off Ben Raba as well. Bring on Hackett. There we go. That old thing, that old adage, that old Concord Rangers rule. One of Bruninho, one of Ben Raba or Polyak has to play well for us to win, and it's Polyak who's played well today. Here's Fatai. Here's Hughes. Here's Kennedy. It's well blocked, but it's brought back by Fatai. That's poor from Fatai, but head over Davis. Fatai I've got major concerns with now, I think. I might think about moving him on for a few quid. Get a young midfielder in. Might just use... what's his name? Prosperi is that guy. Here's Hackett. Should be 2. Foul. Not given. Saved. Drop back. Bruninho. My word. That should have been a goal. I don't know how it's not 2-0. Somehow, we could have had a penalty. Hackett went on. Shot was saved. Came back out. And Bruninho should have put it in. Kennedy's exhausted, but I haven't got really anyone on the bench. I could do a job for him. I might bring on Cuevas. Let's bring on Cuevas right back. Yeah, he can do somewhat of a job. He is right-footed. So we'll play him as wing back on attack. There we go. As the substitute's done, there's a throw in here to Wolves. I'll be very disappointed if Wolves get an equaliser here. That's a good challenge, but still gone out. They play it around the back. There's no one on the left-hand side, and they've equalised. What happened there? Harvey completely lost his man. Looks like we're not winning this one. Very disappointing. Up the tempo, yeah. Hit crosses early. Focus play down the left and the right. Yeah, that's fine. Just don't go through the middle. Getting to play very attacking. This is terrible. We dominated the game. 17 shots there, 3, but it's 1-1. Those chances, man. You're going to pay if you're going to miss those chances. And it looks like we're not going to win this game. Very disappointing. Very disappointing result. Gonna have to have a word with Bruninho. Bruninho's played poorly today. That's the game. I'm really annoyed. Annoyed by that result. A late goal has seen the after dominating the game, but just not putting the game to bed. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the performance. Really, that wasn't good enough from the team. I'm going to tell Bruninho that he needs to up his game, really. I'm happy with what I put. I don't tell if you look stressed. I'm angry with you, mate. You've been poor there. I might drop Bruninho for the next game, just to teach him a lesson. He's not quite had the impact I want him to. Obviously, he's had some impact because he's basically been the only change we made to the team. And we're winning this league title by a mile. But we should be winning those games. And I don't want them to drop off. I don't want to take a foot off the gas. As I said, we only needed 12 points to win this league title. That's one of them. So we now only need 11. But yeah, I'm disappointed. Really disappointed there. There's a good goal by Poyak, so fair play to him. Looks like Kennedy wants a new deal. Kennedy, yeah, okay. I'll start negotiations, and I will join you when we are going to be at home to West Bromwich Albion. West Brom at home. Let's hammer them. Spurs are playing the Champions League, so we're going to go a game ahead of them, but Man United are playing today. I reckon against West Brom is a little iffy. Not as strong as it is against Wolves, but our form is much better than theirs. So I am expecting a victory and a good one at that. Make sure Zamfroff plays this game. I'm going to put Monaghan on the bench. Put Zamfroff in the game instead of Fatai. Drop Fatai out of the team. Monaghan, Perez, Frith, Hackett, Wroblewski, Harewood. Yeah, okay. Okay, that'll do it. Yeah, we'll do that. Strong team again. Obviously, I want to play as strong a team as possible. But I want to play Zamfroff today. I just feel like playing Zamfroff. I feel like he's a highly rated attacking midfielder, and I'm kind of in a position where I think I could start rotating him more with Monaghan, like I did with Monaghan and Maya back in the day. It used to work quite well. One of them would score, and then I had a couple of games when we didn't play so well. Then I'd put in the Maya, and then Maya would score. James Elliott, ex-Concord, never really got his chance, to be fair. I should have given him more of an opportunity. I think he might have scored on his debut. I think he scored in his first ever professional game for us. Did he? I gave him one game once and he scored. No, that was somebody else. That must have been someone else. Might have been Hussey. Can't remember. That was a while ago. Ryan 19, expect to get a certain result. Yes. Yes. I expect nothing but a win. I expect to win. We're going for the title. I expect to win. Spurs actually drew their game. So they're still 16 points behind us. Man United won, though. So our lead has been reduced to 14 points. But Man United are playing today. So I'll keep an eye on them. They've already gone 1-0 up. So that's frustrating. Not that it really matters, but it just might be nice to tie up the season, tie up the league a little bit earlier. Here's Stocker. Oh, that's poor from Stocker. That's really poor. He's left Davis in the lurch there. It's Volta. He scored. That is atrocious from Stocker. And to be fair, looking at these stats, West Brom are doing more. It's a terrible start to the game. Genuinely terrible start to the game. West Brom look like the better team. We've had 77% possession, but with the 23% that West Brom had, they've had 3 shots on target. So what are we doing with it then? What are we doing? Asking to play attacking. Trying to get them to play a bit more direct. A bit more pace. Focus play down the right so that Benrahma gets lots of the ball because he's playing well. That was supposed to be attacking. Why haven't you done that? There we go. Come on. Awful start of the game. Stocker is largely to blame for that. And Man United are winning, so this could be a bad couple of results here. We've already drew West Brom. A loss here means that league goes down to 11 points. With 7 games to go. Could be another chance for West Brom here. We've not done anything in this game. We've not done anything. West Brom have had 5 shots on target. We've not had a shot on target yet. Half an hour into the game. I'll play Davis. Harvey gets that wide. Here's Benrahma. Here we go. Here's the main man. Bruninho's got to get in the area. He doesn't, and it's just gone across the goal. It's not good at the moment. We're not playing well. We've got a Champions League coming up. We've got an FA Cup quarter-final coming. And we've just decided to play badly. Free kick reasonably late on. Here's Benrahma. Bruninho's in there. My word. He was scoring all of them early in the season. I'm worried about Bruninho. I paid a lot of money for him, and he is nowhere near what he used to be back before I sold him. Maybe he needs time to settle. He did in that first season. He wasn't quite all that player, and then the second season has really kicked on. But at the moment, I've got a couple of players who are kind of cruising. Bruninho's one of them. Here's Bruninho, though. Come on, Bruninho. What? What is that? What is that? Awful first half performance. I am going to absolutely bollock him. That was a genuinely terrible first half of football. You need to show me a lot more than that, lads. Otherwise, there's going to be some major changes with some big games coming up. Because I can't trust you at the moment. I can't trust you. Defensively, we've looked dodgy in this game. Wolves have had 5 shots on target. We've had 1. It's a long ball forward. Zamfroff, Cummings got a nip away. He doesn't. And it's gone forward. Well played, Hughes. But that's they almost got us again there. Here's Stocker, who made that mistake. Doesn't make many mistakes, Stocker, but he made one today. Here's Polyak. Harvey. Back for Polyak. Got to drop that across, Polyak. That's a penalty. That's going to be a penalty. He's consulting VAR, and it's going to be a penalty. Polyak, who scored his last few, scores this one. It's 1-1. A second shot on target. We've had 2 clear-cut chances, so the 2 shots on target I imagine have been the 2 clear-cut chances. Or at least maybe that Bruninho one that he missed. It's still. I'm going to keep it as it is for a moment. Try and play a bit more attacking. Get back into it. But this is not a good performance at all. There's some real low performances here. Zamfroff, Bruninho. Dean Hughes not playing well. I'm going to take off Bruninho. He just keeps playing average at the moment. I'm going to take off Bruninho. And I'm going to take off Zamfroff as well. Up the tempo, put some pressure on, hit some early crosses in the box. There we go. We're looking at 2 consecutive draws on the bounce here. If that. West Brom haven't seemed to have done much in this second half. But neither have we. I know we scored, but we haven't done much else. Despite his mistake, Stocker's our best player on the pitch. And he is. He's the most consistent player. He averages 7. He plays at least a 7 every game. But this is appalling. Come on! Let's bring on Perez for Benrahma. This is an appalling performance. Really bad. I get him to focus play down the left rather than the right because Poljak's still on. But what is going on? Really poor. It's like they just run out of ideas now. I'm really worried about Bruninho, man. Only 14 goals this season. Good challenge that. Davis. Robinson. Oh, good ball there. Monaghan should score. What a ball by Stocker. 3 clear-cut chances, 1 goal. Stocker still got it. As Roblewski. Offside. Yeah, play short pass and play fine, but be more direct. Be more attacking, rather. Free kick to West Brom. Save by Robinson. That's their first shot in the second half. Get on there. Looking at 2 draws and over bounce, considering we don't. If that's hoping that we don't concede a late one here, but it looks like we might do. This is an appalling performance. This is a genuinely awful performance. The last 2 games, Poljak has scored 1 goal in each of them. Today he scored a penalty, but West Brom have had chances to win this game. You'd say the title is sewn up, and we'll, with this draw and Man United winning, we'll still be 12 points clear, meaning we need 10 more points to win the league, but we could be 4 points closer to that. Making it hard for ourselves. I'm worried about this team. I'm worried about them. There's some players out there who ain't playing well. Basically, most of that attacking lineup ain't playing well at the moment. I'm annoyed at that. I'm going to bollock them for that. That's a genuinely awful performance from the team. Not created enough. Not good enough tonight. Gonna have to up it because got an FA Cup quarter final and I really want us to win it. Yeah, bad performance. Really bad performance. So yeah, Man United played Wolves and beat them 3-0. Another draw, which means now we're only 12 points clear. So having been 16 points clear at the beginning of this episode, we're now only 12 points clear. Obviously, 12 points clear, 7 games to go. It's still extremely likely that we're going to win the league. And with 7 games to go, that means Man United's best is what they can get is 21. So that's 86. So that means we need 78. Yeah, so we need another 11. Is that right? Oh no, we need 87. So we need another 10 points, as I said. 10 more points is what's required from 7 games. That should be easily done. But those last 2 games, it's Wolves and West Brom, games we should be winning, have been poor. There's a few areas of concern here. That's 3 draws in the last 4. 4 draws in the last 6. Just struggling in the league at the moment. So that's the league taken care of in today's episode. But I'm a bit worried about it. It's just our form has just dipped a little bit. A few draws creeping in. Don't like it. And we've got a big game here. Man City at home in the FA Cup quarter-final. Man City at home in the FA Cup quarter-final. Our form has just dropped just slightly. We've got a few draws in the last few games. Our record against Man City is actually quite good. But our form's just dropped on the low side a little bit. Going to try and play as full strength as I can. Put Monaghan back in the team. Bruninho, Benrahma, Poljak, all that sort of stuff. Just slightly concerned by some people and their form, some players' form. Don't need 2 defenders on the bench. Going to put Zamfrov on the bench. Roblewski. I'm not going to put Perez and Hackett. I'm going to have Prosperi on the bench. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Yes. Those two games concern me, especially the West Brom game. The Wolves game, I felt like we had control of the game, just let it slip at the end. That West Brom game, I didn't feel in control of. We equalised thanks to a penalty. We had chances, we didn't put them away. I worry about Bruninho. I don't think he's been as good as I hoped he would be. But then I remember his first season. If I go back and if I show you his record, when we first signed him, and I know he was young, he had an okay season. 27 goals in all competitions, 16 goals in the league. Okay season. But then he really kicked on the next few years and scored 20 goals in the league minimum. Scoring 33, 27 there, 31. Then we sold him PSG. PSG, he had two of his best goal scoring seasons with PSG, 2 lots of 35. On the low side the year before, and then this year has been probably his poorest scoring season, other than when he was back in Brazil. So it's not been very good, but I think there's more to come, and he's still reasonably young. I'm going to be passionate and say avenge what happened the last time we played Man City. I don't even remember. I think we lost the Carabao Cup, because we've still got to play them away in the league, haven't we? Last game of the season is away at Man City. I don't want to be looking at trying to get points in that game. I do not want to be trying to get points in that game. It's in! Get in there! Second bite of the cherry for Benrahma. 14th of the season, 2-0. Two clear-cut chances, 1 goal, 1-0. Great start. Great start. That's what you want to do. I'm going to check the Premier League results, actually, whilst I'm here. Because I believe Spurs are playing, unless they've already played. It's not going to let me change it, so that's good. Okay, 1-0. And we're looking in control, edging the possession, but much more shots. Adriano Canella, I don't know who that is. Here's Sanchez. We've got a few players I don't actually recognise. Oh, Vogt's been in tackle there. Here's Stocker. Wonderful ball. Bruninho should make it 2. Does make it 2. That is what Bruninho is good at. He puts chances like that away. He doesn't miss many chances. It's just getting those chances in the first place at the moment. And we're 2-0 up. Lovely ball by Stocker. Wonderful finish for Bruninho. It's 2-0. Don't concede here. Don't concede here. A long ball taken easy by Robinson. Are we looking at another highlight in our favour? Man City begins edge possession, but they've done nothing with it. They've not had a shot. We've had 3 clear-cut chances. Nice ball. Here's Polyak. Oh, ball goes forward. It's Benrahma again. Saved again. Oh. It is. Saved. Well, we're looking good. First half hour looking very good. 2-0 up. It's like they were saving themselves in those 2 league games for this game in particular, because they played very well to start off with. We'll be looking at subbing a couple of players off, because I know that games are going to come thick and fast. We're basically playing 2 games a week for the rest of the season. Having to really cram games in. I didn't show you the draw, but in the Champions League quarterfinal, we've actually got Spurs. That is going to be tricky. I think the reason why we've done so well in Europe is we're basically Premier League is the best league in the game. They tend to have the better teams, but we're playing English team in the quarterfinal, and we will guarantee if we make it through playing English team in the quarterfinal as well and semi-final as well, because the other game is, I think, it's Man United Liverpool. So that's going to be. That's going to be really tricky. But don't get complacent here, lads. Concentrate on this game. Don't get complacent. We're playing very well. Man City have edged in the possession, but they're doing nothing with it, which means we're defending very well. Central midfield is doing a good job. Again, slightly concerned with Monaghan. I'm going to have a word with him, I think. Yeah, Monaghan's made a lot of mistakes. So I'm going to take him off. Put on Zamfirov. I just can't get all the best out of them at the moment. Had a decent spell with one of them playing well at all times, but these last few games not quite worked out. So I'm going to have him go attack. Have Bruninho play just a bit deep lying. There we go. We'll do that, and I'll have him play support. Cool. Do that. Let's do that. I think Zamfirov can be better than Monaghan. I really do. I think he could be better. They ain't got any ex-Concord players in their team, have they? No. Man City don't tend to buy players. We had one, that left winger. What's his name? Mallet. That was a long time ago, though. Kennedy is exhausted. We should think about subbing him. I haven't got anyone who can come on. Kennedy's stamina's not very good. He doesn't tend to last very well throughout games, but we're cruising in this one. Apparently Harvey's taking a knock. My word. Injuries are beginning to come now because the games are coming thick and fast. I'm going to put Harewood on there. He can't do a job, so I'm just going to have to play him as fullback on defend. That could become an issue. Mistake from Kennedy. No, he's won it back. Well played. Stocker. Benraba. Stocker again. Lovely ball. Here's Bruninho. Stocker. Benraba. Here's Bruninho. Oh, that's a brilliant goal. Great strike from Bruninho. 3-0. We're through to the semi-final, lads. Absolutely fantastic performance today. It's Man City. A well-deserved result. Bruninho with 2. Going to keep him on. He hasn't scored a hat-trick since coming back this season. So it'd be nice for him to get a hat-trick. He obviously scored a few hat-tricks back in the day, but he's not scored one since re-signing for the club. There you go. 3-0. Absolutely fantastic performance. There you go. That's much better. Much better. After those 2 concerning performances in the league, we've gone ahead and won in the quarter-final of the FA Cup. We're through to the semi-final. We're going to Wembley. Que sera, sera. Lovely stuff. 2 goals from Bruninho as well. That second goal was really good. Yeah, I'll tell him that he's played well there. I had a word with him after the last game. I had a word with him saying that his last 2 games have been rubbish. And he said to do better. And he's improved instantly. Excellent stuff, lads. That's today's episode. A little bit concerning in the league there. Obviously, we still should come away. We only need 10 more points. We've got some tricky games, you know. In the league, we've got still got to play Chelsea away, West Ham at home. They're difficult. Villa away should be a win. Newcastle and Bournemouth should both be a win. But then we've got Watford away and a Man City away. So hopefully we don't need anything in that Man City game because I will start to panic. But we should be tied up by then. And obviously, as you can see there, we've got a Champions League quarter-final against Spurs. And we've also got an FA Cup semi-final on the way as well. It's all looking rosy. The treble is on. Let's see what we can do. I'll see you on the next episode, lads. Till then. Cheers then.